Here, Ellie and Anne share an amount according to the ratio 5:8. Anne receives £18 more than Ellie. Calculate the amount that each receives. Here, this one is not the ratio sharing that we normally do. So remember, though the ratio is given to you, this amount is not even the whole amount that Anne receives. It's only a portion. So you need to be very careful when it comes to questions like this. Now, what we need to do here is set up the ratio and ask yourself, if Anne is receiving 18 more, it's because Anne is going to have more parts than Ellie. And if you can see, how many parts more would that be? It would be 3 parts. So the first thing is to work out the excess parts that Anne is receiving. So you could see Anne receives 3 parts more than Ellie. That 3 parts is the extra £18 that Anne is going to have. So 3 parts represent 18. So if 3 parts is 18, let's work out 1 part. You divide it by 3, do the same to the other side. Divide by 3. So you can see that 1 part represents £6. Once you know 1 part, it's easier to work out any other part. So we need to multiply each of the ratio by 1 part, which equals to 6. So Ellie is 5 times 6, and Anne is 8 times 6, and it's £30 for Ellie, £48 for Anne. And you will see that the gap between 30 and 48 is what? £18. That's what the question gave us from the beginning. Let's look at one example similar to this. At a school, the number of boys to the number of girls is 7:5. There are 140 more boys than girls. Work out the number of boys and girls in the school. Alright, so we set up the ratio boys to girls. And if boys are 140 more, it's because boys are 2 parts extra than girls, as you can see. So let's work out the excess parts. So boys are 2 parts more than girls because 9 minus 7 equals 2 parts. That 2 parts represent the 140 extra boys. So set it up. 2 parts represent 140. You need to just work out 1 part. So divide each side by 2. 1 part represents 70. So knowing 1 part, we can work out any other part. So we need to work out boys is 7 times the 1 part, which equals 70, and 5 times 70. So we have 490 for boys and 350 for girls. So we now know how to compare portions of or parts of ratio to solve problems. So this brings us to the end of ratio by comparing parts to solve problems. Our next lesson will be how to use ratio in recipe. Ratio in recipe. That will be our lesson 4 on ratio. Thanks for watching. Keep subscribing, share with your friends, and hit the notification button so that you'll be alerted whenever I post a video. Thank you very much for watching.